the hands of time. There's a billion-dollar anti-aging industry out there designed to slow that process down. But what if the answer to living longer is not something you do to your body or put into your body, but rather something that's already there? A new study suggests that may be the case. Of course, there's no shortage of opinions about how you can live to a ripe old age, as John Berman now reports.
It is the existential holy grail, perhaps the one single thing for which we will pay anything and try anything. Diets, drinks, pills, we are desperate for someone, anyone, to tell us the secret to long life and tell us the exact location of that elusive fountain of youth.
When I reached 100, I was so amazed.
Benny Madigan's 100th birthday was 10 years ago. Now she's 110.
I move when I please and do what I please.
How did she get here?
I read a lot and play games.
In truth, when it comes to games, the cards might be stacked in her favor. That's the discovery in a hugely buzzy new study out of Boston University.
We see that genes are playing a really important role in the ability to get to these very, very old ages.
You want to live past 100? It turns out it's in your genes.
These genetic signatures that have a lot of accuracy and potential predictability for living to 100 and older.
These genetic signatures can predict with 77% accuracy whether someone will live past the century mark. So does this mean we should all give up the quest for the so-called fountain of youth? Either you have the genes or you don't? Not at all.
No matter what age you're at, certainly healthy lifestyle plays an important role.
In the United States, the average life expectancy is 78 years. Only 1 of 6,000 people will live to be 100. And it's only among this extremely old group that these genetic factors seem to take center stage. Getting to that point, extending life in general, is a whole industry with a whole range of theories and ideas.
What can people learn from seeing these monkeys?
I think they can learn that monkeys on caloric restriction look like they're aging at a slower rate and their health is staying better longer.
Nightline's Vicki Mabry looked into the phenomenon of calorie restriction. By cutting the caloric intake of these monkeys by 30%, these researchers believed they could extend the lives of the monkeys by 30 to 40%.
We're starting to see clear differences in just how old the animals look in the two different groups.
Plenty of humans are trying this too. But if a life of raw vegetables and whole grains is not for you, fear not. Vicki also talked to some people looking for a different way.
So instead of having to calorie restrict your whole lifespan, which nobody really wants to do, what we hope to do is have a pill that will be able to be taken safely, hopefully for many years, and to give you the same benefits as this diet.
The pill would contain something called resveratrol. Researchers predict it will have the same biological effect of cutting calories without having to cut calories.
We believe these molecules are working by activating these very ancient genetic pathways that control the aging process.
The best part? Resveratrol can be found in red wine. But if you're looking for something stronger than wine, Terry Moran came across another proposed solution.
And I'm on injectable testosterone once a week. I'm on thyroid. I'm on DHEA, 100 milligrams. I'm on growth hormone, 1 unit a day, 6 days a week.
It's called Cenogenics, with a heavy reliance on hormone injections.
This is not wild experiment. This is basic physiology. We are healthier when we are at the upper end of the normal range for our hormones.
By the way, Dr. Alan Mintz died shortly after Nightline aired this piece, at just 69 years old. And the federal government does not endorse this sort of medical/chemical solution to age delay. But this man, Dan BUETTNER, has devoted his life to finding more natural answers.
There's very good research that if you optimize the physical environment of the city, activity will go up by as much as 40%.
He told Nightline's John Donvan about blue zones, areas where he found some of the world's centenarians, and he discussed the keys about what he believed led them to live such long and healthy lives. Places to exercise, good, healthful food to eat all played a role, but there was more. Also important, a sense of community.
The Okinawans, who have this notion of a social network they call moai. And from a very early age, children are clustered in groups of 5 or 6, and they travel through life together.
Then there is a sense of purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, every morning.
We know that people have a strong sense of purpose, live about 7 years longer than people who don't.
BUETTNER is trying to convince people that all this good, clean living adds up.
I'm telling them that they'll be healthier if they optimize their environment when it comes to how you eat and how you move and how you socialize and your sense of purpose.
Maybe it gets you in the ballpark where those genes kick in. But take it from Benny. Maybe living long shouldn't be the only goal, but instead, living well.
I've done all I can do, so when my time comes, I'm ready.
I'm John Berman for Nightline in New York.